I actually feel like maybe I want to talk about some other things. Right now it's late, so I don't know. Other things in mind and things I like to talk about, I guess. So I'm probably gonna act a bit like strange and tired, I guess, because to an extent I am, because it's very late right now. But I think probably last year I had like a video where I was trying to explain myself. I was like just all crazy for that video. I think I probably like unlisted it or something or privated it, but anyways, I was explaining like aspects about myself, I guess. And I was bringing up like my thoughts on spirituality and such. I have quite a few different ideas on that. But in the video I said I was spiritual but not religious. That is like an accurate term, but also no, because now I feel like that term has been associated with something very specific, like, I don't know, movement is just kind of inaccurate for the most part from my experience. Rumors and different myths people come up with, like, I don't know, there isn't very much evidence backed up for half of it. And people are going around pretty much saying things as if it's a 100% fact, like, fact, you are a chosen one, you are here to save the planet, yada yada. Like, I don't really believe that exists because, well, I believe we're all sort of born here with the equal opportunities to help the planet. I think that all these quote-unquote traits that make a person a chosen one or whatever, or what all these other terms are, I think that that's kind of nonsense. Anyone can have those traits, a lot of people do, but half of them don't go around saying that they're this or that. It's just made up terms. Really, those are just terms that apply to like autistic sort of individuals, or what other labels people want to add on to it. It's not really accurate, because that could really be anyone. Like, yeah. Anyways, but that's just one example. You can go on into a huge list in that. But I think a better term to describe me would be to call myself a pantheist. I know for the most part, it's going to be very hard to make me an atheist, because to me it just makes more sense if there is a God. But I can see some of the atheists' viewpoints. I can't give any examples right now, but I can really relate to both theists and the atheists at the same time, because how I see it is you could technically say that God is real and not real at the same time, depending on how you look at it. And I think from my perspective, I see God as it's like God is this everything and all, that we're all sort of slightly connected to it, but ultimately it's the universe. And I don't really think that I think that the universe itself was created by a God. I think of it as the universe itself altogether is God and acts in a form such as a God. That these things that people claim as God is really just the universe connecting with them, and people interpret it as God, is how I see it. I see it as like there's just definitely something mystical about it. But there's so many questions you can ask about it, so many different ways of looking at it. And ultimately, we're not going to know the complete exact answers until we are dead. Or whatever happens if we experience it. If we experience things to tell us what life means. But I kind of believe that life, if you are to give life a purpose, I think that it is up for you yourself to define what the purpose of life is. I don't think that there is a set-in purpose. People believe that there is, but I think that purpose is whatever you define it to be. There doesn't have to be a purpose, or you can set their purpose. But either way, you're still going to be here. I definitely am more mindful when it comes to nature and the planet and animals and things such as that. A lot of people are very dismissive of it, going around littering and polluting the planet and all this other nonsense. But I think everything in a way is sort of alive. I think, well, not everything, but I think that Earth in a way is alive. But I think people are highly disrespecting the planet constantly. And I think it's very shameful. I wish people did not do that. But I think something is going to happen when people die. You can't quite say exactly what it is. But I think for me personally,